Hello YouTube, this is Jacob here, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience raising chickens for egg production. So last summer I got 4 Koshans. They were a year old and they were already, well, at least 3 of them were already at the age that they were able to lay eggs, and the 4th one was a couple of months behind the rest in age, so it took a couple months before we started getting eggs out of her. But ever since, even though it's winter, ever since probably the middle of summer or so, I have been getting 4 chicken eggs a day, which is great. So they are a great way to kind of break the barrier into self-sufficiency and to start producing some of your own food for a relatively minimal startup cost and investment. I would say the most money that I have into the chickens is probably into securing their coop and keeping them safe from predators. But as far as the food that they eat and the water that they consume, it's very minimal. And to be getting an egg a day out of each of them for a few cents worth of food is totally well worth it in my opinion. So for people that are looking to become more self-sufficient and produce some of their own food, owning your own chickens and for egg production and or meat production is a logical place to start in my opinion. So today I'm going to go over a little bit of the chickens that I have and the coop setup that I have, and we'll go out to the coop and take a look. Alright, so here we have 3 of my 4 chickens. They are of Koshan breed, so they are really on the smaller side as far as chickens come. It's kind of funny, they look like little feather dusters in my opinion. They just run around scratching around for food when they're outside, and it's funny, they really do look like little feather dusters running around. So they are outside right now. I let them free range when I'm home. When I'm not home, I have them in the coop. So I'll start by showing you the inside of the coop, and then I will show an outdoor enclosure that I had built to give them some time outside, even if I am at work, but also to keep them safe from predators. Alright, so since it's daytime, none of the chickens are currently in the coop. They're all outside, pecking around, enjoying the nice weather. But this is the inside of my coop. It's kind of big for only having 4 chickens. I got a heat lamp in the corner over there by the egg boxes. I got a feeder and a heated water dish since it is winter time here in Michigan. I actually do have an egg in the egg box. As you can see, I have plenty of nests for them to choose from. I have 9 nests and only 4 chickens. They pretty much stick to the bottom levels, but every now and again they will hop up and get in the second level. If at some point we do decide to add more chickens, I'm sure that they will start working their way up and making use of all the egg boxes. So really basic, doesn't take too much. Got a heat lamp in here for them, water, food. I did put some Pink Panther insulation board up on the walls to kind of windproof it a bit, keep them as warm as possible and out of the elements as possible during the winter months. So yeah, pretty basic as far as a coop goes. Alright, so this structure here is really simple construction. It was kind of, I don't want to say slapped together, but I built it out of just 2x4s and some chicken wire, stapled the chicken wire to it. So the important thing for this was to make sure that it was pretty well sealed up tight so that predators can't get through. So I'll kind of get a little bit closer and show some of the things that I did for that. I made a swing door so I can let them out through this swing door. As you can see, up towards the base of the foundation, I have some sheet metal that is buried probably about 6 inches to keep predators, dogs, raccoons, weasels, anything from digging under and getting in. They'll be discouraged by running into that sheet metal. Chicken wire pretty secured to the 2x4s all along so that nothing can pull it away. Then inside here, it did start out having some grass. The chickens very quickly ate all that away. So I think next year I might seed some more grass in here and see if I can't get them to leave it alone for long enough for it to spring up. Over here I have a little hole that is cut that leads to the inside of the coop with a dirt ramp. Real simple. The whole function of this is just to be able to give them some outside time without allowing them to be exposed to the predators while I'm not here. It'd be tragic, you know, to come home and find out that they got attacked by a dog or got scooped up by a hawk or something to that effect. So, yep, this is probably the most expensive part of my entire operation here with these chickens, is just into the 2x4s and the screws and the building materials and everything that it took to put this enclosure together. But it's well worth it. I haven't had any issues with it at all. They can't get out of it if I don't open the door, and nothing else has gotten into it. So it has worked out very well for me. So if raising chickens is something that you find yourself interested in, I would recommend going to Facebook Marketplace or some other public market forum like that, and looking for chickens that are already to a laying age. If you're somebody that's never raised them from chicks before, for me it turned out really good. I was able to start getting eggs right away, and also I didn't have to lose any chicks to kind of to learn, you know, how to properly care for them. So now that I've, you know, raised some adult chickens or cared for adult chickens, I feel like to backtrack and to raise from chicks now would be easier for me. So yeah, it's a great way to break into self-sufficiency, start getting some food production going. I highly recommend it. So please, if you found this helpful, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.